Imagine you have a long list of instructions. You have to follow these instructions over and over again. Quick cuts of repetitive tasks. Wouldn't it be easier to give that whole set of instructions a single name? Then, whenever you need to perform that task, you just call out its name. That is exactly what a function does in Python. Functions are reusable blocks of code. They help you organize your program. Instead of writing the same code multiple times, you write it once inside a function. This makes your code cleaner, shorter, and much easier to fix if something goes wrong. Think of them as your custom-made tools for any programming job. So how do you create one of these magical code blocks? You use the def keyword. After def, you give your function a name. This name should describe what the function does. Then you add parentheses. Inside these parentheses, you list the arguments your function needs. Finally, end the line with a colon. Everything indented underneath is part of the function. It's the recipe Python will follow every time you call the function. Now that we can create reusable code with functions, let's talk about storing data. Often, you need to store more than just one piece of information: a list of groceries, a collection of usernames, a sequence of game scores. For this, Python gives us data structures. The first and most common one is the list. A list is an ordered collection of items. You can add items to it, you can remove items from it, you can change existing items. You create a list by putting items inside square brackets, separated by commas. Lists are your go-to tool when you need a collection that can change over time. Think of a list like a shopping list on a piece of paper. You can add new items to the bottom. You can cross items off. You can change an item if you decide you want a different brand. In Python, a list works the same way. We can use .append to add an item to the end of the list. We can use .remove to take an item out. Because lists are ordered, each item has an index. The first item is at index 0. The second item is at index 1. This allows you to access or change a specific item in the list directly. What if you need to store data that is connected? For example, a contact book where each name is linked to a phone number. A list wouldn't be very efficient. You'd have to search the whole list to find the right name. This is where dictionaries come in. A dictionary stores data in key-value pairs. Instead of using a numeric index like a list, you use a unique key to access its corresponding value. You create a dictionary using curly braces. Each pair consists of a key and a value, separated by a colon. Dictionaries are incredibly fast for looking up information when you know the key. Think of a real-world dictionary. A Python dictionary works the exact same way. The keys must be unique, just like words in a dictionary. The values, however, can be anything: a number, a string, a list, another dictionary. This makes them extremely flexible for modeling real-world objects